Alright, Mike here again with Better Times, here to give you the best bet parlay, the plus money parlay, and of course, the underdog to watch. Number one pick for the best bet parlay, Max Holloway. And I think we all know why. Everything Max Holloway does is everything that the Korean Zombie struggles with. He has the speed advantage. He throws with very high volume. He's a very accurate striker, and he has amazing footwork. He can get in and out before the Zombie's going to be able to touch him. So that is our number one pick. Max Holloway will run away with this fight. Now, number two pick is going to be Rinya Nakamura. I'm a big fan of this fighter. He is a world champion wrestler, and his opponent, Fernie Garcia, has struggled against wrestlers that are not even on his level. On top of that, he's a very explosive striker, and just bottom line, Fernie's not going to be able to stop the takedowns. He's too fast with the single leg, and he's very explosive with the double leg. That's our number two pick. Our number three pick is going to be Rolando Bedoya. Now, this fighter really impressed me in his debut against Chaos Williams. I did not think he would do that well. He took very clean shots that knocked out most opponents, and it didn't even seem to faze him. He kept coming back harder and harder as the fight went on. And his opponent, Keenan Song, I like this matchup for one reason. The one thing Bedoya does consistently is the leg kicks. The leg kicks are one of his most dangerous weapons, and it's going to be a huge benefit against Keenan Song. He's going to be able to slow him down, and I believe he's going to be able to take the left hook. His chin is he has a air chin. He makes that a habit, but with the shots he took against Chaos Williams, I just don't see how he's not going to be able to take that left hook of Song. I believe once the leg kicks play their part, he is just going to be able to keep bringing up the volume, keep picking up the pace, and he's going to end up finishing Keenan Song. So that's our three picks for the best bet parlay: Max Holloway, Rinya Nakamura, and Rolando Bedoya. Those three is a minus 124. $50 will win you $40.42. Our plus money parlay. Our number one pick for the plus money parlay is going to be J.J. Aldrich versus Liang Na, going over 2.5 rounds. Simply because Aldrich is a minus 5 to 600 betting favorite, depending on what site you're betting on. And she's favored to win, but this fight is favored to be a finish. Aldrich has not had a finish since 2016 against an opponent that was 6-8. She has had a decision in every UFC fight that she has won. And it's all in how she fights. She fights like this is a sport, and she's here to win the sport. So Aldrich versus Liang Na, over 2.5. Our second leg of that plus money parlay is Chidi Bang Bang Njokuani. Now, Chidi Njokuani going up against what was that? I don't know why I forgot his opponent's name. Let me see. 1 second. Chidi. Why? Oh, okay. I can't believe I forgot that. Mikhail Oleszczyk. Can barely pronounce it, but you know who I'm talking about. He is a very heavy pressured fighter who has a very good left hand. But here's the problem. Chidi knows how to fight. He's an elite striker. He has the size advantage, and not only that, even though he does not show it, he is a good grappler. He just shows it defensively because people want to take him down, and he is just that much better of a striker than most opponents. So not only do I think Mikhail is not going to be able to strike with him, I believe if Chidi wants to, he can take him down and just finish the fight. All around, Chidi is in the favorite, but yet he is a slight underdog. Jump on that. Third pick, Anthony Smith. I put this on my Twitter a while ago that Anthony Smith should not be the underdog. The fight only happened a couple years ago, and nothing has changed really much since. People think Smith is going through PTSD because of what happened in his last fight. I'm telling you, that's not the case. Walker was barking at him first. He was just barking back. And all the skills, from what I can see, breaking down the tape on both of them, are the same. Smith is going to be able to jab him, and he's going to be able to hit him with the overhand. Well, not the overhand, right? The right hook. The one improvement that I do see with Spann, I will admit this, is his confidence. He is very confident in his power now. But the strikes are the same. Left hand jab followed by the right hand. Now, with the confidence, that might pose a problem, but don't forget, if you watch their last fight, they went blow for blow. They were just hitting each other back and forth. Spann's the one that fell down, not Smith. That's our third pick. Our fourth pick, we got 5 legs on this plus money parlay, is going to be Holloway versus the Korean Zombie, going over 2.5 rounds. Now, I jumped on this early. I got it at a plus 110. It is now at like a minus 225. It looks like it corrected itself. But I do not see, even though I see Holloway finishing Zombie, he is not going to be able to finish him in the first 3 rounds. The 4th and 5th rounds are his bread and butter. That's when he just runs away with the fight. Zombie is going to be able to keep in that fight. He can take shots. We've seen it so many times. That's why he has the nickname the Korean Zombie. And Holloway is the same way. He can take shots just as good as the Korean Zombie. This fight, that was an easy pick. Over 2.5 rounds. The fifth and final leg of this parlay is going to be Garrett Armfield versus Kishiyomi Kazama. Let me make sure I'm saying that correct. I don't like getting stuff wrong. Let me see. Armfield. Okay, my bad. It's Toshiomi Kazama versus Garrett Armfield, going over 1.5. Over 1.5, yeah. Now, the striking advantage I would give to Armfield. He I think people don't pay attention enough to how good this man really is at striking. But the grappling is where this fight is going to take place. Kazama has some very slick submissions, and he pressures and sets up his takedowns with his strikes. But he doesn't throw that many strikes. He just pressures to bring his opponent back to the cage, and that's where he goes for that takedown. Armfield is a very strong wrestler. I believe he's going to hold the advantage here, and Kazama's going to find out real quick. But Armfield, when he gets on top, he is not like a finisher. He doesn't really advance position. He just plays in that guard and does his damage there. I don't think Kazama is going to be finished in those first 7.5 minutes. So that's an easy pick from me. So, 5 legs. Aldrich versus Na, over 2.5. Chidi and Jaquani, Anthony Smith, Holloway versus Zombie, over 2.5. And Armfield versus Kazama, over 1.5. Those 5 will give you a plus 2,030. If you have a spare $20, that's easy $400 in your pocket. Now, our underdog to watch. I don't know. This is how I came to the conclusion. It's Alex Caceres. He's going up against Giga Chikadze. I'm a big fan of Chikadze. Been a big fan. I love his striking. But there's a very glaring hole in his style, and that is the wrestling. And it's not that he's not good at stuffing takedowns or being defensive and keeping the fight on the ground. It's just that once you get him to the ground and you make him work just a little bit, he's tired. He showed that against Jamal Emmers. And he showed that against Calvin Kattar. Now, the man's tough. You can see his skills are all there. He's in the fight 100% all the way. But if you get a little tired against Caceres and your skills are not all there, Caceres will start feeling loose, and he is very dangerous when he gets loose. He can blend in his striking and his grappling like no other. It is very beautiful to watch. It's like art watching Caceres. So, he is not a part of our plus money parlay because there is too much value just betting Caceres straight up. He's a plus 190. So, that's our underdog to watch. Don't forget to check out allinforbettertimes.com. That's all in the number 4, bettertimes.com. We'll have the straight bets. We'll have the props and the lottery parlay available Wednesday. And don't forget to check out our fantasy pick too. Thanks for watching.